start off by saying, do I think preschoolers need a curriculum? I do not. But here's the thing, sometimes parents need a guide. That's what I want to show you today, this guide. It is a guide to help you. It's to help jumpstart play-based learning for your children, because all of the research has shown and continues to show that play is the best way to build the brain. And you know what? One thing I know about homeschool parents, you want what's best for your kids. That's why you're doing this. And it starts early. And if you miss that beginning, that concrete phase where the brain is being built, everything later is harder. So I'm going to show you what is a year of playing skillfully and why do you need it. Let's dive in. Every month, you are going to get this beautiful calendar. It is going to show you some ideas for home life, social, emotional. Did you know social, emotional is one of the least taught skills now? And emotional regulation is one of the greatest gifts we can give our children and ourselves, to be honest. We have all kinds of play-based, open-ended ideas for you there. Language and literacy. You want kids who love to read, who love to write, then you need to develop those skills through play. Every month, you're gonna have journaling prompts. Every month, you're gonna make a book with your kids. They get to be an author at an early age. They're gonna tell you their stories and you're gonna write them down. They're gonna fall in love with words because of the things we're doing here. You've got math. Who doesn't love math when it's taught by sorting socks or measuring with toilet paper or figuring out shapes when you go to the grocery store? That's how you teach math, through play. Science and sensory, one of my favorite, often done in nature. Help kids figure out the how, the why, the what if, the messy, the touching. You've got to do that. You've got to get your hands in it. Did you know that research says if it hadn't been in the hands in those early years, it can't be in the brain? Not the same as a worksheet. So much better to give them those sensory experiences. Outdoor gross motor, because we know those bodies are developing at such a rapid rate that you've got to be intentional. Get them outside, get them moving and climbing and jumping and taking risks. Kids need risks. Art and music. Now these aren't art projects. These aren't the things that are gonna make something. These are process art ideas. Ideas that are gonna help your kids take it further. Everything in here is open-ended for your child to take it further. And then we even have some field trips because we want you to enjoy getting out and exploring the area around you. Every month you get this. Now you might think, this is the whole month. Yes, and here's why. Kids need repetition in those early years. Did you know that if a child repeats something 10 to 20 times through play, they get the concept? So every month you can see you have these ideas for you. And then why play? How play develops the brain. I spell it out. What does a simple schedule look like? How does your day go? How does it flow? And it has a character trait, because do you know a child's character is developed by age 7? So we're intentional about patience, about gentleness, about kindness, about love. We include those ideas throughout the curriculum guide. Lots of read aloud ideas, because if you want kids to fall in love with books and reading, you've got to read to them. It's probably the number one thing you should do in those early years. Read and tell stories and make up stories and read some more. So it's all spelled out. How do you do it? What's the recipe? How can I change it? What happens if? One of my favorites, herbal Play-Doh, right there. And then at the end of each month, you have supply list. Again, is a guide to help you feel confident about play-based learning. Printables, they're fun things like folder games and matching games and a scavenger hunt. It's already printed for you, cutting practice, all here, again, to make it easy. These aren't worksheets. These are hands-on activities that help you teach your children through play and to build their brain so that that abstract learning that comes later at about 7, 8, 9, they will grasp those concepts so much easier because you started it through play. Keep playing.